Hi everybody, this is a video of the Atlas 5-foot fluorescent strip light. As you can see, this is the Atlas 5-foot fluorescent strip light I saved from that old demolished market, what those workmen saved for me the other couple of days ago. And as you can see, it's all sprayed nice and white. As I saw it, because this old market in Sheffield got demolished, I'm surprised they didn't take that away. And I asked them if they could save this for me, which they have done. And they did take the time though, and it came up the 2 days before they were going to do it for me. And as I returned to the place where they were going to save it, I found it, and those people saved it for me. And wasn't that really nice of them? Yes. So they've done a real good job at this. And as I got it home, it were all caked in with a bit of muck and dirt and everything. But as I got it home, I took it apart and washed it up with the rusty spray brush lifter, so that'll to brush all rust off on the inside. But as you can see on it, it's got the new screws on it, because I took the old ones off because the old ones were too welded on, so I had to put some new ones on. And the same thing with this end as well. It's got like end holders inside. They look all greyish. Well, they're all fully pure grey and everything. Yes, and it's got them screws on it to hold it in place. So anyway, guys, all I'm going to do, I'm going to before I plug this in and fire this up, I'm going to take a good touring inside this fitting made by Atlas. It's very, very similar to Thorn, but I've never seen one in this owned by Thorn before. But this one's by Atlas. It's from the very late. This is like the early, mid, and late 1960s made strip lights with the T12 end holders. So, oh, there we go. That's one, and that's. So that's two, so I'll just go to the other one just to slide it out. So, oh, and I don't want to shift, does it? Oh, there we go. Getting it off now, so that's it. Let's take its cover off so you see on the inside. So, anyway, guys, so as you can see all this inside, the inside part. And as you can see on it, it's got the ballast. It's got the suede ballast on it. But the other ballast, when I opened up this fitting, the old ballast was all rusted away, and I'm not sure if it was going to be working or not. But as I got it home, I decided to take its old gearing out. But the new gearing inside, it looks quite similar to the old previous gearing they had. It's got the new terminal block inside. It's got that old capacitor, which I put some chat lock on it so I can. So the new wires can thread on it alright, so I put screws on it that'll hold it down in place. And there's that old starter holder. I had to put some tape on it underneath, and I had to glue it with the glue gun so the cover doesn't come off, because the inside of the holders wouldn't hold the starter on properly. Because they wouldn't hold on properly because they were falling apart, because I took it out just to try and clean it up to get all that muck and dirt out of it. So anyway, guys, I'm going to take the starter button out. There we go. And there we go, as you can see, this is the old GE starter button. GE 155/500, 4-65, 220-240 volts, made in China. And does it say anything else? Oh, no, exactly what it will say on, what else it will say on it. It says lead-free, radioactive-free, EAC with the CE on it. So, and it's and the starter works up all right. So I fired up the strip light and tested it, and it works all fine. So it's got the proper the old gearing it had inside was this black and red gearing wiring inside it. So I took them out because they were quite as old as the fitting. This fitting is like either from the early, mid, and late 1960s. It's got that like either somewhere in between early, mid, and late 1960s appearance. This fitting. And as you can look at it, yeah. Oh, yes, I love it. It reminds me of like all the sweet shops. A lot of old GTU shops I used to go in and see fittings like this. The old market where we used to have in Sheffield years ago had a pack of fittings like this batten. But unfortunately, they knocked it down. But I'm surprised that they didn't knock this in. So as I saw it, I asked them if they saved it for me, which they did. It was all caked in with muck and dirt. So you have to excuse all the inside. The inside of the plate looks a bit all rusty, but because I cleaned it up with a sharp razor brush on an electric drill, and that helped to clean all rust off it. So on the outer part, it looks all nice and white and everything. So And it's got them little pullback springs. I know the pullback springs have all rusted, but it's still keeping strong though. Oh, the fitting like this, it's definitely made to last. But as you can see, but let me take a good look at this back of this fitting. I'm sorry, I had to solder some bits of that plastic on because there was a crack in the middle of it because this end cap was split into two. So I super glued it and resoldered it up so it's holding. The whole lot of it can just bend backwards and pull back again. It can pull back again. So go up around to this end. This end's a bit more nice and clean. Perhaps I should give it another bit more cleaning when I get some time to do it. And there's all the proper brown earth, live and neutral inside it. So and I had to do this end. You can't really see much of that line on this end because I know I put a bit of plastic, soldered a bit of plastic on this end just to re-weld all the cracks in, just to hold the end fitting together like I do with that other end. And I've had to put another screw on it because the other one wasn't tightening on. I think bits of the plastic was all crumbling away inside it. Besides, it is a very old fitting, I must admit, but around today in a lot of old buildings you'll still see a lot of old fittings like this, and it looks quite interesting. It's a very nice, interesting type of fitting. Yeah, so, and as you can see, it's got that ballast inside it. When I put a new ballast, new gear inside it, it gets the fitting going again. I've done it with loads of fittings in the past, and as you can see on it says Osram/Phillips. Yeah, Osram/Phillips. Schwabe Precisa, I think that's what it says on. And it's a 1x65 watt. It's a 65 watt ballast. It's a used one. You can tell by the colour of the ballast it's showing its age. When I tested it, it's working all right and everything. And there's its new wire block. So the other one was a bit smaller, but this one's a bit bigger that I put in. So I put the whitish pearl and black tie bands on it to hold the cable in place. So anyway, guys, enough with all that now. So anyway, we're gonna put this put the cover back on now before operating this beautiful lamp. Oh God, I've had a real dreams about having a batten like this. And every time I wake up back to reality, it annoys me when I didn't have one like that. I was hoping I've had a dream come true about having a batten in this make, which I have now. I know Echo did that make, as well as Atlas and Echo did that make. But there was one that's got grey end caps, but it's whiter on the white version on the inside, as you can see. But this one's got full greyish. Well, it's like greyish green actually. But anyway, let's just put this one on, which the other one's one. So this one tightens down. So I had to put some new screws on it because the other ones were a bit too swollen and rusty. I couldn't bother to clean it up. So I put some nice fresh silver ones on to make it look like it's nice and clean. So anyway, guys, it's all nice, and that's two now. So the starter button's in now, and it's right in the centre where you can't take the starter. And if you try to change the starter, you have to move the tube to get to the starter button, and that's what it is. So anyway, guys, all I'm going to do now is going to slot the tube in now. So the plate's back on now, so the tube comes in, and silly me. Oh, what an idea to. Right, let's just scroll my hand up just to. That end's just fattened on now, so. Right. That's it. That's it. Just make sure it's slotted on. I know, oh, it's a bit. Looks like it's still sticking off a little bit, but. Hold on, let me just go to the other end, just make sure it's fitted on all right. So that's it. That end's fitted on, so... right. Oh, that was just... Oh, that's it. It's clicked on now, so it's a bit dodgy, this, when I tried to slot the tube on. Just wanted to make sure it's... I know it's a little bit stiff at that end because it's got some bit of soldering on plastic on it, so I have to try and file it off so that'll make it a bit easier, so... Anyway, guys, it's all fully fitted in now. It's fitted in like so with this Sylvania T12 tube. I did it in that square end cap one. It was called Fitzgerald Light Pack. But this one is an Atlas one. This one's Sylvania standard F65 watt / 80 watt / 35-535. That's the 535 Kelvin. That's regular white, and that's the one. It says www.havels-sylvania.com, made in Germany. So... anyway, guys, it's all up and ready and everything. So all I'm going to do now is I'm going to plug it in at the socket. So all I'm going to do is turn the socket on. Right. Right, that's it. That's on at the socket now. It'll be ready to fire up in 1 second or two, guys. So, anyway, guys, let me just sit myself down and right, here we go. The big lights go out now. So, right, that's it now, guys. The big lights have gone out now. So, onto the Atlas 5-foot fluorescent strip light, everybody. Ready? After 3. 1, 2, 3. Wow, that certainly did blink all right. Well, it kind of blinked happy. So, anyway, guys, you actually see the electrodes light up before it was going to start to flicker on and off. But you saw the starter button light a very orange colour, but it's designed to be underneath the tube and not on each side of the tube. It would have been easier because it would save. I don't know why they put this design to put the starter right behind the tube in this batten, but anyway, guys, when you look at it now, oh yeah, look at that. Just look at that. I know another make that did a make like this called Crompton. Crompton did a similar make like that, but it was a bit more bulky than that. It had like a more hexagon shape, but a bit more bigger and bulkier. But the end cap and the two front end caps, the very top front and the bottom front, built separate, grey and white. That's one in the Crompton version. It has a starter that sticks out on actually that side. That's one in the Crompton version. That's one got pure square end cap holders on it. So anyway, guys, let's just sit myself down and take a good look at this beautiful strip light that I saved from that good old demolished market. And as you can see on it, it's come on nice and gently bright, like so, in regular 535 Kelvin, well, kilowatts actually. But I know at this excuse me, guys, I know at this church hall we used to go to, we used to have a Christmas party. You had loads of strip lights on the side, on the slope lights like that in this make, but they've all been tore out now because they've got all those new LEDs. I don't always find LED that nice because they don't have much of a character. Any of them strip light fittings that they make now, they used to make ones with twist and locking, which they're not quite as good as this make. This one in this make is quite such a character. A hell of a lot of a character, and that's all it is. So, when you see an old strip light like this, I had thoughts every one of these years since I grew up, I wanted to see if I could own a strip light fitting like this one day when all the LEDs took over, which I did. I'm glad I've got one. Soon in the future, I might get 2 more in this make at 5 foot. So I'd love to have 3. Because I couldn't really do enough with just one. I know this camping place in Derbyshire where I used to go to with school twice in my lifetime years ago. I saw some battens like that. Some of them got replaced for modern electronic ones, which I really don't find that nice, which I haven't got a character in. So anyway, guys, let's take a look at this beautiful fitting with this nice T12 strip light tube in it. So as you can see, and it's reached its full brightness, and it's lit my breakfast tea table, a very nice, not my breakfast tea table, my carpet, a very nice white colour, and look all around the room. Sorry, I got my speech wrong there. It's lit my room up, a very nice white output. So it's like going back to the past. So yeah, if anyone can see this now, see me YouTubing like I'm doing now, you'll think, oh my god, that's a blast from the past, which it is a blast from the past. So before I turn it out, it's fitted with this beautiful stainless steel grid switch with the toggle switch on. It's very similar to like a rocker one, but it points downwards to show it's on, so I've put it down that way so it's towards me. So anyway, guys, so as you can see now that the Atlas 5-foot fluorescent strip light, it's on at 65 watts warm and either 250 watts bright or anything, guys. So all I'm going to do now is turn it off and turn it back on. Here we go. Oh wow, it went yellow when I turned it off. So anyway, guys, all I'm going to do now is turn it back on. Here we go. Wow, and as you can see that, once again, you see the electrodes light up. A very nice orange colour, but the gas came in before you actually see the orange electro filaments light up. But they come in when they come on fully orange, and that's when they trigger the gas in before the whole lot comes in like it has done now. So anyway, guys, and once again you can see, oh yes, it looks absolutely like stunning. A very semi-hexagon shape. I was a bit determined when I brought it home, because when I found the end caps looked a bit broken on it, but anyway, I've mended them up. It looks like it's all fully welded up. It's well been refaced and everything. When I put a bit of white coating on the skirting part, the outer skirting of it, it looks all very nice and white. Like I said today, from the 60s buildings we have in today, what we have now, we still see some old strip lights like this and still running, and keep really strong. A strip light like that is definitely made to last. This good old strip light fitting and everything. So, and that's what you can see. I thought I put a Sylvania tube in it, that T12 one, so it'll match with the ones that I did in that one with the square end caps, the one, that FL one. So, and that's all it is. So anyway, guys, so as you can see now that the Atlas 5-foot fluorescent strip light has reached its full brightness at 65 watts warm and 250 watts bright and everything. So, and as you can see now, and it's working very nice and perfectly. So all I'm going to do now, I'm going to turn it off now. So, right, oh, and as you can see, it went yellow when I turned it off. So anyway, guys, all I'm going to do is turn the big lights back on now. Right, that's it now, guys. The big lights are back on now, everybody. So anyway, guys, this is a video of the Atlas 5-foot fluorescent strip light and everything, everybody. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. So please comment, rate, share and subscribe. Thank you for watching, everybody.